It's an exciting and interesting episode of Love Affairs on ONIF TV. House on fire. Celebrity chef who was murdered in his apartment in a particular place in a particular state. He was murdered by unknown men, and sources said 5 suspects have been arrested. 5 suspects have been arrested. One man. No, that's not good enough. I mean, how can 5 persons be suspects in killing a man? We don't know what he did, but sources close to the man said that he must have known them, because they said no person can pass through his security gates without them knowing, or without him knowing. That means the people or the persons that killed him must have told him that they were coming. But unfortunately, he was murdered while his wife was not around. So nobody knows anything. Just few of his friends who knows that he just got back to Nigeria a few weeks ago and he wanted to do some things, and and along the line, he was gruesomely murdered in his home. Now that brings us to, why would you? I think maybe he has already told some of them his plans, or what have you, or probably he has a huge amount of money in the house that this person that he said knows that is around, or he must have been expecting them. They knows that he has something in the house that they need to take. So in order for them to take it, they decided to go and kill him. Just like the case of a young man that was murdered because of a simple generator. You can imagine. People in this life are just evil and wicked. Just because he got a job somewhere and they were paying him, they gave him a car, they gave him an apartment. So he told this friend of his to please help him sell off the remaining properties he has in his home apartment and get him the remaining funds. And the guy was already jealous of that. My friend is already in a big place, and I'm still where he decided to kill his friend with somebody else because of generator. Like how much is a generator? Imagine. And his sister has already told the deceased that he should beware of his friends, but the guy was like, it's not that he trusts his friend. Now trust. I'm sure this celebrity chef also actually trusted these people, because the sources that said, or one of his friends that said that the guys that came to kill him in his house were masked, and they said they were not masked. And he also said that they knew him before they came to that. That means he was expecting them, but was not expecting the outcome of their visit. Probably they lied that probably they had something that he wants to do for them. Maybe they want him to cook in a particular place for him or for them, and they decided to come, and then they killed him. That is actually very, very evil. We hope the law enforcement agencies will do much on this case and find out who exactly is the culprit of this gruesome murder of this celebrity chef. Now bring us to the fact that if you don't know people enough, don't trust them. Even if you know them well enough, don't put your trust too much in people. People are somehow, people are actually very, very bad or they are very dangerous, more dangerous than snakes. Don't put your trust in people, no matter how well you know people. If you've been away in some other countries for a very long time and you came back to Nigeria to do something or to settle down, don't just say, oh, I've known this person before I traveled, he can't do anything. No, you don't know what has been in their mind. You don't know what is in their mind. You don't know what's in their mind too. You might think, oh, because they were friends with you then before you traveled, they still have that, it's just few people that are very good towards their friends or families that traveled out, that everybody too wants to make this money, but the way and manner people go about it is very, very, very inappropriate. So therefore, try as much as possible to put your trust less in man. Don't put your trust too much in people. It hurts. We don't know we don't know who actually is behind this man's murder. Though his wife was not around, she said she was in church, went for a church program, so she didn't know actually what happened. She doesn't know who or the kind of people that came to murder her husband. Like I said, don't put your trust too much in people, and don't tell people your plans. If you want to do something, do it first and let the result come before you tell people. The more you tell people that, this is what I want to do, it makes them to, to get jealous, to get envy. They envy you and become so much envious that we don't know if it was the plans that he told his friends that came to visit him that killed him, that made his death so fast. We don't know what transpired, but we hope that the law enforcement agencies will do so much in capturing or in nabbing these culprits. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on the page. See you on the next episode.